The following portion of Daytime is sponsored by Team Borum at eXp Realty.
Welcome back to Daytime, everyone. If you haven't heard, we are living in a red-hot housing market here in Tampa Bay. And joining us to explain the high demand is Jeff Borham with Team Borum at eXp Realty. Jeff, great to talk to you.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
My goodness, the housing market in 2022 is expected to remain hot overall,
Yes,
but Tampa is expected to be on top. So can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, according to pretty much all the real estate experts out there, the economists, they are predicting Tampa Bay to have the most appreciation of any MSA in the entire country. And I mean, are you surprised? You live here, right?
I'm not surprised at all. I'm a little sad that the secret is out.
Yes.
But I'm sure you're thrilled.
Yeah, well, you know, it is good for business and it's good for the economy overall. You know, we've got some factors going on. We've got, you know, obviously Tampa Bay, you know, the sports team putting us in the news. Obviously, we've got the baby boomers moving to Florida because of the weather and because of retirement. And then thirdly, because of COVID, the whole work from home movement, people are like, hey, I mean, do I really want to work in New Jersey or Michigan or wherever if I can be in Florida?
Right.
So everyone's coming here, and that's just the reality.
We also have a Netflix show called Selling Tampa.
Yes, we do.
How much has that impacted your work?
You know, I think that it's putting Tampa just more on the map, right? And people are seeing these gorgeous properties, you know, with these water views and just incredible scenery. And they're like, I want to know more about Tampa because let's be real. If you ask somebody, you know, 15, 20 years ago, it was all about the east coast of Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Miami. Little did they know Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater, frankly, is even better. And now, you know, like you said, the secret's out and Selling Tampa is just really putting us on the map.
Okay, well, Florida has just surpassed California for the number of real estate agents.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
So what is Team Borum doing differently, and what makes you the #1 choice?
Yeah, it's really simple. You know, we're just proactive. We're on top of things. We have systems and strategies and marketing that the average agent simply doesn't. So when you work with Team Borum, you're going to get a 5-star experience. And if you Google Team Borum, you're going to see that. We have over 850 5-star reviews on Google, which makes us #1 for any real estate organization in Tampa.
Okay, so having a surplus of buyers coming to the area, obviously a good problem for you to have, but how does this impact sellers? I mean, obviously they have a lot of people looking.
Yes. Well, sellers get to control terms. And I think that, you know, everyone gets caught up in how much am I selling my house for, et cetera, et cetera. And behind that, behind the price, there's so many important terms. Inspection periods, are appraisals being covered or not, et cetera, controlling when they leave the house because the seller might need to buy a new house. So we're able to control those terms and negotiate a win for the seller because of the increased demand. And we can also make it an easier process for them. You know, Team Borum, we literally need your house for 10 hours. That's it. So you don't need to sell to some iBuyer or some cash-only program. When we only need your house for 10 hours, we're not going to displace you for weeks and months of showings. We need it for one weekend, and that's it.
Really quickly, are there still some homes out there that are available and that are affordable?
Well, you know what's crazy about that is affordability today is actually better than it was in 1984 because of interest rates and things of that nature. The average price to actually own a home is cheaper today than it was in 1984.
Interesting. Okay, Jeff Borham, thank you very much for joining us today.
My
And for
pleasure.
more information, you can visit teamborham.com or give them a call right now, 866-308-7109. Daytime, we'll be right back.
The preceding portion of Daytime was sponsored by Team Borum at eXp Realty.